Okay, let's kickstart the party. Let's kickstart the chat, everybody. Man United 4, Liverpool 3. I am back. My voice is barely clinging on to what resembles a normal human voice. Like, it is gone. It's finished. All emotions, everything that can happen in a game of football happened at Old Trafford this afternoon. Like, the roller coaster was unreal. Absolutely unreal. I have been through some games in my time watching United. I've travelled around and seen some performances, and the emotion and everything that was in that one was just off the scale, beyond. Like, seriously, it was absolutely ridiculous. It really was. And I just cannot describe it. Like, still trying to come to terms with what happened there, trying to put it all into context. I've not watched anything back. I'm really excited to watch everything back. I mean, some of the people that were speaking on the show tonight, on the vlogs outside, we've still got a few more of them to go up as well, so stay tuned for them. There are plenty on there now. You've heard my instant match reaction. Andy's. Andy was on fire today, people. If you haven't watched this video, stay in here with us, get your comments in on the game first, and then go back and watch Andy later on, because it was just Andy in first class. Andy Tate. Go for it mode. That's all I can say. Absolutely on it and brilliant. Pure emotion is what I would say. Absolute pure emotion from Andy today and everyone. I was sat with him the whole game. He lost it. We were up, we were down, we were all over the place. We were doing the okie dokie. Let's just say that. By the way, everyone, it's Forever United TV. I'm Adam. Welcome along to the live show. The one after everything that has gone down today. Manchester United saved the FA Cup. They saved the FA Cup because that adds a little bit of zest to the competition again. I said it in my vlog. It's like no one wants to watch City. It is dull. It is boring. It's garbage, turgid, horrible. Pass football. There's no intensity. There's no drive. There's no fun in it. This today was just old school 90s football throwback. It was just one team going at another. Who is going to come out on top? We'll give it a go. You give it a go. Who's going to score more goals? United have got, right now, after this season, what Liverpool have achieved and where we've been and what we're doing, we had no right to stand up and go toe-to-toe with Liverpool, but we did. And we showed some balls, didn't we, today? Did we show some balls? We certainly did. Finally, we found them. We went deep down, located them, and returned them to the sacks. And we went at Liverpool, didn't we? It was just brilliant. It was brilliant. Jay is stuck at an event, so we have a message from him. I am just going to play it out right now. This is in perfect Jay poetry delivered. Here we go, guys. Okay, it goes now.
The magic of the FA Cup. Manchester United 4, Liverpool 3. Last Thursday night, Adam Stott and I were on FUTV. We both said 2-1. Fans had a meltdown. There's no way we're going to win today. Show some fucking belief. 4-3. Who doesn't like a double D? Amad Diallo, Diego Dalot. Diego Dalot, man of the match for me. And Amad Diallo hasn't a look in all season by Ten Hag. The fan base has been calling to see Diallo all season, see what he offers on the wing, until he steps up and grabs a match winner from that interplay and sprint from his own box in extra time. I was just about to tweet, lads, can Onana save penalties? When Diallo steps up and becomes an instant cult hero at Old Trafford. Now all you fans, United fans, football fans, most of us wrote off today as, no, Liverpool aren't going to win, they're going to smash us. The bin tippers came to Manchester today, 9,000 of them, thinking, we're going to win a quad. Well, fuck your quad. 4-3. United now have Coventry, next semi-final, one would think, FA Cup final, looms in May against Chelsea or Man City. This is a tipping point game for Ten Hag. I questioned some of his decisions today with the subs. We all did. But he's been proven right, and we got to give him credit. 4-3. Paddy's Day in Ireland. United win 4-3. I'm absolutely over the moon. FA Cup semi-final to come. Good night. We'll see you all soon.
There we go. There were Jay's thoughts, guys. I mean, do you agree? Do you agree with what Jay said there? I mean, Dalot, I didn't hear anyone talking about Dalot today, but Dalot for Jay was outstanding man of the match. I thought every United player stood up, but I struggled to pick. I struggled to pick an actual single-out man of the match out of that game today. It was a difficult one. It was a difficult one because everyone just played as a team. And that's why it was so exciting for everyone to get a little bit more enthusiastic about a win like that today, because we were down and out. Let's not forget, like, guys, in that second half, I thought, you know what, 2-1 down. We looked like Liverpool were the fittest. It looked like Liverpool were the fittest side. We looked like the team that had been playing 2 games a week, and Liverpool had a full week preparation to prepare for that game. That's what it was. It was embarrassing at times in that second half, but then something clicked. And I don't know if it was the substitutions. Jay goes on about Diallo there becoming a cult hero at Manchester United after that today. Oh my God, I've never been so pleased for a player to have that moment, to then be sent off and be cheered off the pitch having been sent off in that game. In a weird way, it was kind of fitting that he got that red card and was being given the standing ovation by the Stretford end as he walked off before anyone else, because he came on and earned that goal there today. He came on and said to Ten Hag, drop me. You try and drop me in that next game. Let's see it, because he came in today and was fearless. He won that ball back in his own box, like Jay said there. Kaz was talking about this before when I got in. It's like he went and got it. Then he was the one who was running past Garnacho as he carried the ball forward. He took it in a little bit wide, but what a perfect finish. What a perfect finish. That was epic. That was absolutely brilliant. And do you know what? I've never been, like I said, never been as happy for a certain player or an individual player like I was Amad Diallo in that moment there. Anthony was another one. Stood up, counted, got us that goal that got us to extra time. Absolutely fantastic. Chuffed the bits for him as well. What a moment that was. Can that kickstart his time at United again? Can he re-go? Can it do what we're hoping that this result can do for so many players in this team? Marcus Rashford, up until the end of the season now, can he continue doing what he was doing? He missed so many chances there today. The gilt-edged chance when he went through, and he could have finished it in 90 minutes, but he didn't. We thought it's going to be the same old Marcus Rashford performance again. Misses and not. He was at fault for that first goal. First goal for Liverpool. It's hard to talk about negatives in this game. It really is. And it was at a stage, and this is why I'm saying it was so big, because it's like I stumble upon things that I can remember back now just by talking about it and going, I remember when he did that, I wasn't happy with that, but it just gets washed away because of the effort and the desire to come back and win. Twice. Liverpool's scrappy goals, we didn't let it get on top of us. We could have absolutely collapsed in that game there, and Liverpool could have absolutely routed us. We seen what they did to Manchester City, and we had none of it. Absolutely none of it. We just said we're just going to carry on, we give it, and then we turned the corner. When them subs came on, Manchester United's game turned around. It was absolutely epic. It really was. Made up and more with that performance from United today. It wasn't like we was playing fantastic football. It was just that the players wanted it. Now we can start trying to play well from that, but we have to find a desire to be on that pitch first and compete, and that's what we had today in abundance. So that's what I'm taking away from it, and that, I feel, is the most positive thing to take from the game today. The players actually wanted that there today. Glennie with a super chat. Here we go. Here to go, Adam. Get something to soothe your sore throat if the sweet taste of victory is not enough. I've just been enjoying Craig's clips. Yeah, Craig, to his credit, on Anfield Agenda, I've not replied to it yet. I've seen it pop up on my WhatsApp. He has sent me a congratulations message saying well done on the victory, so I have to give him plaudits for that. I mean, guys, to be honest, was that not just a brilliant FA Cup tie? Even Liverpool fans walking out of Old Trafford, they'll be absolutely devastated, pissed off, angry, in fact, that United have done it and ruined their fun and took the quad away. But they'll sit back later and go, man, that was a game. That was a game. There was moments in that second half where Liverpool were 5-on-2 on the counter-attack on United. We were that slow to get back. We stopped the counter-attack, and then Liverpool came back again with 5-on-2 because our team still hadn't caught up with the counter-attack. That's how knackered it was, and why I could not believe how I couldn't envisage how we managed to get the energy levels up to where they were in that game and come back and fight Liverpool. It was just on a different level. It really was. And I have to just hold my hands up and say the lads did us proud. I said we would win at the start of the game. I was talking match day vibes. I was saying United are going to win today. I can feel it. I know something just grabs you. And as a fan, it's hard to explain, but you just go with it in the moment. I just feel like that really corny line that I said, like, about the team bonding and whatever was in the drinks in the Ivy and what they did. We need to go back and get more of it, because they looked like they wanted to fight for each other. It wasn't so much like individuals standing up and shining. What it was Lindelof switching to left back. I remember Xhaka playing at left back, doing well going forward. Bruno having to drop into positions all over the pitch. Maguire going up front. Anthony playing at fullback. It's like we were all over the place. No one knew where anyone was playing, but we held it together. We had a plan, and the intensity. Garnacho's running. Ahmad's impact. Anthony's moment. Rashford finally having that moment against a big team and doing something this season. Maguire coming on, doing what he did. Varane, relatively okay. I probably picked the wrong player to go in on there, but you know what I mean. It's like everyone had their moment in that game, including Onana as well. And it was just absolutely, it was mind-blowing how that game just went down. Like, it was just an emotional roller coaster, which was hard to come down from. Coming out of the stadium there, the emotions. I've got loads of content and loads of things to watch back. I've not even watched the game back yet. It was the loudest I've heard Old Trafford in years. Like last season when we beat City 2-1, it was unbelievable. That today, though, I mean, there's a clip on the channel of me and Andy celebrating the fourth goal as it goes in. Like, we got Josh perfectly caught the moment when Ahmad scored, and me and Andy, oh God, the scenes, guys. Honestly, if you were there, you know what I mean. You really do know what I mean. But I can only describe it as just bedlam. Like, it was pure emotion, joy, jubilation, all rolled into one. And that's what match days are all about. That's why you're a football fan. Them moments are everything. All we have to look forward to now, I don't want to say all, it's another trip to Wembley, guys. That's the good thing. So we got that to get excited about. We've got Coventry in the semi-final. So I'm no disrespect to Coventry. They've done epically well to get into the semi-final of the FA Cup. But I'm confident United can win and get to another Wembley final. Like 3 finals in 2 seasons for Ten Hag. Can he finally beat that voodoo and get past Man City? Or are Chelsea going to do it for us? 1-1, 4-4 this season. They've struggled against Chelsea. Is this the moment for Chelsea and Pochettino to actually do us a favour? It's going to be an interesting setup of semi-finals. That's what it is. I believe Marcus is in the chat, whose video has just gone up on the channel as well. Well done, Marcus, on yours. Spoke very well and with huge amounts of passion. Marcus, who was on one of the vlogs, that was his first time to Old Trafford. What a game to go to. Like, seriously, what a game to go to that was. That was just absolutely brilliant. And I was chuffed to bits for him. It really was. Please give the video a like, guys. We are just over the 100 mark right now. Thank you for all of your contributions and your input into all of the content today. There's loads out there. I said there was going to be loads for you to get through. Good luck dissecting all of that. There's more to come as well, guys, from today. And it has been busy, to say the least. Everyone wanted to have a say, but just that feeling outside Old Trafford today, like, it was good in the match day build-up and the warm-up show and the match day vibes. I felt it. I could feel it in the air. But outside Old Trafford tonight, guys, oh, wow. It was something to behold. It really was. That's a United fan base that I've not seen for a very, very long time. The atmosphere was just absolutely electric. And Old Trafford can be an intimidating place when that atmosphere gets up. It really can. And I think every single Liverpool fan sat in their seats, because they did sit down eventually. they will have known that they were in a fight there, and they would have known that that was a real atmosphere. United fans were as one, even when the chips were down and we were struggling. When there was that moment in the second half where it looked like we were just dead on our feet, we still heard the Old Trafford crowd. We were still trying. It's like we all knew we all needed to be together at that moment, including the players, the fans, everyone. And everyone was just in sync and in line. And we just dragged it out from somewhere. I still don't know how we managed to do it. I'm going to come to the chat and get your thoughts, guys. I'm going to scroll right back up here now because there's a load of you coming in. We'll start from the bottom of that super chat. Andrew Ellis says, Antoinette, best game in United shirts when he came on. Totally agree with that, Andrew. Rajat, Ahmad and Antoinette and all his subs must be proud today. Maguire as well. Ten Hag nailed the substitutions today. He really did. That was a season-changing moment for Ten Hag. He was getting pelters from the crowd when the subs started. I mean, I knew, like we talked about this. I remember Xhaka going off, Rasmus Højlund going off. We knew that these subs were coming because them players were just coming back from injury and everyone was screaming. I just kept quiet and I just thought, you know what, we knew this was happening. 70 minutes, Rasmus did look like he was blowing. And Wan-Bissaka had run himself into the ground. He really did have a good game, I thought, Wan-Bissaka. But, yeah, then when he brought Kobbie Mainoo off, that was when everyone was like, what are you doing? Thankfully for Ten Hag, that worked out. And he ended up winning the game. Because that's a big call to make. That's a massive call to make for Ten Hag to bring Kobbie Mainoo off in that moment. Because he was our best player. And Graham told me, because he's on that side, Graham, he said, look, even Jurgen Klopp shook his hand as he came off. As a mark of respect, he realised what a player Kobbie Mainoo is. And the influence he had on that game today. Wow. Outstanding game of football for him. Another brilliant performance. And another coming-of-age performance, I think, for Kobbie as well. So, very, very impressed with him. Lollipop says, I'm buzzing. Ahmad is a little beauty. God thank you, says Mel. Tim Goward says, how funny is it that our brilliant England manager is going to pick Jordan Henderson over Kobbie Mainoo? You couldn't make it up. I love it, mate, is what I do. I love it. That's what we've got to look at. He's getting 2 weeks off. Brilliant. Mal says, Ahmad, Garnacho, Højlund and Mainoo are the future of this football club. Paul Greaves, that rule has got to go. Surely the referees need to appreciate the occasion. It is pretty poor. It is poor that a player gets sent off like that in that moment. The future is bright with these youngsters, says Brian Duffy. The Gay United fan first. Player turn up. You win. Not rocket science. True. If you put the effort in, the talent will show through, I feel. And I think it did today. Do we go all out for... Do we go all out for it and forget the league? I really want us to go all out for the FA Cup. We don't need to forget the league. We've got a bit of a gap now until like the middle of April before we play this game. So concentrate on the league games. We're going for the Champions League and the FA Cup all of a sudden because Villa ballsed up today as well. And obviously Tottenham did yesterday. So it is fully game on now. I thought they were going to run away with it, but they've just fallen over again. So we've got to take advantage of this. Like I said yesterday, this game was massive because it gives us momentum going into the league games as well. If we can win, Liverpool, beat this side that's killing everything in its path right now, then wow, we can definitely use this as momentum going forward. We have to use this as momentum now. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that we're going into international break now. But then saying that, then players do look like they need a bit of a rest. I wouldn't like a midweek game now after that performance. I think we'd be dead on our feet. But yes, good, I think, that it is international duty. But it also gives Rasmus Højlund a chance to get some minutes in his legs as well. And another couple of training sessions, a few more for Mason Mount as well before that Brentford game. So, yeah, all positive. Hopefully we can come back from the international break refreshed and raring to go with that winning mentality and that Liverpool game in our heads, because that will take us far. Michael Vine, the ref was a Scouse fan. Every excuse to give them a chance. Even gave them over 4 minutes of stoppage time. Yes, in the second half. It was ridiculous. The referee was being paid by Jurgen Klopp's pension fund or whatever it was, his retirement fund, because that was a pathetic performance from the referee today. It really was. Really disappointing, but we didn't need him in the end. That guy, Conrad. Hey, Adam, thank you so much for having me on the show today. You truly helped this already amazing day become even better. That would be Marcus. Marcus, my pleasure. My pleasure, mate. Absolutely brilliant getting you on. Brendan says, I wish I didn't have to go to work tomorrow. I stay in South Africa. Wish I could get wasted and sleep in tomorrow, but I can go work and gloat. That's what it's all about, mate. Let the banter roll is what I say. Let the banter roll. I'm sure we had a super chat in there. We did. First super chat for J. Mapselden. I think I said that. Or is it JM Apselden? Thank you for the super chat, mate. Treat yourself to a well-deserved Guinness, fella. Sorry for jumping on you in the concourse, mate. Ah, right, that's who it I got you. Yeah, someone did, actually. You sat behind me, I think, in the game as well, mate, if that's right. But yeah, that was epic scenes. Yeah, and I'm sure we did a little vlog going down the stairs, didn't we, as well, on your phone, if I can remember right. But, oh, yeah, fantastic. Adam, do you still have your wallet? No, I don't take it with me to the games. No, I don't, Malps. Yep. Alien, where was you today? I thought you'd be there, mate. I thought it'd be a perfect game for you, that. Didn't make it, but good to have you in the chat again. Man United just handed City the double treble. No, Alien, we're going to stop City as well. Kaz says, for sure, the players are still working for the manager. We just need to see that more. I'll book the Ivory every single week. Yes, true. Atmosphere was electric, says Boxing Straight Talk. It was off the scale. Like, guys, the atmosphere. It's not been that loud for a long time in Old Trafford. Like, trust me. That was something that I've not witnessed for a while. And I go to a lot of games. So, yes, that was definitely needed. And I think every United fan needed that sort of performance. We've been crying out for it for so long. And I think desperately needed to see them players play for the shirt, and they left it all out there. They left everything on that pitch tonight, and I cannot complain about any player. It may seem rich saying that it's that easy, when obviously it wasn't easy because they're absolutely blowing out their asses and they're knackered, but it is that simple. You give everything you've got, then you will have the fans with you every single week, and no one will be complaining. If we lost that game in extra time, I wouldn't have come out there and gone, I'm really gutted, disappointed with the players. I'd have gone, they gave it absolutely everything. Luckily, we got the right side of the result. It could have gone either way. We know it could have. But the fact that we were competing with Liverpool, who have been having a fantastic season, it just goes to show that we can do things in this league. Like what we did to Villa, what we did to Liverpool today. We can compete. We just have to have the belief to do it. And today we showed right to the end. Right to the end. They kept going and they made it happen. They deserved that win today, them United players. Madison says Anthony's still crap. Hey, you got to give him his dues. You got to give him his dues. Let me see what else we've got here. Any questions coming in, guys? Let me know. I'll get your thoughts in. I love seeing their sad little faces in the crowd on TV cameras. That would be the Scousers then, I'm guessing, yes. Please give the video a like, guys. Make sure you download our SofaScore app as well. Go and have a look at them stats from today on there. It's free, guys. It helps the channel. They are our partners here on FUTV. There is a link in the description below as well, guys. It would show you that Manchester United were actually hitting the target today when you go on there, because we had a few shots. I think we had double figures on target today. Kelleher was very, very busy. Like I said a minute ago, we competed with Liverpool today. It wasn't just a case of us sitting back deep. We actually took the game to them. And at Old Trafford, I think United, for the first time this season, have really gone, when a big team's come to town, no, not today, boys. Gone at them and got the victory. That was massive. UK Strange, Rashford now got more than double the amount of goals scored against Virgil van Dijk. 7 than Torres had against Vidic, which is 3. He's bringing up some Liverpool United stats there. UK Strains, yeah. Rubbing it in, I like it. Keep it coming. Willman United says, Kaz United, they didn't know what hit them. That's memes flying around of that Liverpool fan on the phone going, Mum, it's happening again. We stopped their quad. Best leaving leaving due present for Jurgen Klopp. Let's hope we can do him again in a couple of weeks as well, guys. I think another 3 weeks, we've got Liverpool back at Old Trafford. Wow, busy period coming up right now. My son was a Liverpool fan till converted him. Well done, Mel. That's good work. Alien says, Mainu will be at Real Madrid in 2 seasons. Awesome player. Alien, shut up with the negativity. I'm going to come and slap you, mate. It's good day today. We're not thinking bad vibes at all. Gilly says, everything talked about the whole season showed up today. From Anthony's right foot to Rashford to Ahmad. Every single player that scored today has been part of one of the biggest critiques going at United. Not so much Ahmad, but more Ahmad with what's going on with him. Why has he not been brought into the team? He has been a topic of conversation all the time. Rashford, obviously, we know why. Anthony, we know why with him as well. Scott McTominay, again, that goal's been forgotten about. And everything else now. It was a great start. And again, Scott McTominay was there when it mattered. Like, his arrival into the box. I don't think the rest of his game was that good, but that's what I expect. But he knows where the net is, and he knows what days to turn up and put the ball in the back of the net, our Scott, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Us fans have been waiting for a fighting performance like that for ages, says Paul. Yes, we have, mate. We definitely have. We are almost at the 41,000 subscribers, guys. Keep sharing the video, liking the video. It all helps. Less than 100 away from 41k, on the road to 50. Keep it up, guys. It was like Ferguson was on the touchline. Pure magic, says Wayne. It was like rolling back the years, Wayne. Wayne, you are dead right. That's what United were today. It was like a team from the 90s that just never knew when they were beaten. Never knew. It was good to see Mason Mount get on the pitch and get minutes as well. I don't think it was in the plan for him to come on, looking at it, from Ten Hag, and now he got the substitutions set up and everything. But still, he got on the pitch, he played his part, and now we'll be waiting for him to come back and play against Brentford as another option. So, if we do get any injuries in, or anyone who's a bit under, I don't know, we're not ready, not fully fit, coming back from international duty, then we'll have Mason Mount there. We're hearing that Casemiro before the game wasn't quite as would seem in terms of injuries. From what I've been told and sources at the club, Casemiro's injury isn't that bad. It was all a little bit political. So if he played for United, he would have to go away and play for Brazil. That's the sort of vibe we were getting with it. So he's not played, he's not going on international duty, but he should be fit for when we come back. So that's a fully rested Casemiro, a fully rested Mason Mount, a fully rested Kobbie Mainoo. There's only really Bruno of the first team players and maybe McTominay and Eriksen possibly going away. But you see where I'm going with it. We have got a few players that are going to be fully rested and raring to go for that Brentford side, that Brentford team game even. So you can get a bit excited again that we're not going to be completely dead and ready to go for Brentford. So, yeah, I am really, really happy today. I cannot hide my excitement for that performance. Like, we have, like everyone in the chat has said, we have been waiting forever and a day for that United to turn up. And the football wasn't great. It was just determined, passionate, and energetic. That's what it was. That was Man United today. And like I said in my vlog, that's United. We were fully, pardon the pun, United there today as a team, and we haven't seen it for a very long time. Going through the player performances, my God, guys, it's one of them difficult ones, isn't it? There is no man of the match there today. I mean, going across the team, I'm going to go through some ratings, actually. You can go with me, guys. Bexy Martinez is back after the international break. Whether or not he's fit to start, we don't know. He's going away with Argentina. He will not play for Argentina, by the way. That's a definite. But his last part of his rehabilitation is going to be done over in Argentina. The club have released him and said that's fine. They've got everything in place precaution-wise for him and have him wrapped up well enough to come back raring to go. So, yeah, Martinez is not far away either. So, what a way to come back from the international break and head into this last period of games for the season. Wow, yes. Guy, who was your man of the match, guys, by the way? Let's get a few comments in first before we get into some ratings on this. Who was your standout today? I mean, I'm looking at like nearly every single player fighting against each other for man of the match. Personally, that's what I believe. It was hard to pick one individual out, I thought, out of all of that. Almost at the 200 like mark, guys, so please keep liking the video. Get onto it. Make sure you're sharing the video as well, and do subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'm Adam, this is Forever United TV. We are going over the aftermath of that game. I actually cannot wait to get sat down after this and watch the game back and just look at all them moments. Again, there were so many crucial moments in that game. Someone just mentioned there, Anana was man of the match. A few people saying Dalot, Cobby was man of the match. Dalot again, Garnacho and Dalot and Mainu. All the young players, how good does that sound? How fucking good does that sound? Everyone talking about the younger players in United's side being the man of the match and the standouts. I thought they were all excellent. Like, Garnacho ran himself into the freaking ground, didn't it? He really did. He was absolutely immense today in terms of effort. Production-wise, he was struggling, but he kept on going. I mean, Anana, I thought, was good today. Andy was losing his shit with Anana, like, big time in the game. Like, I don't know what he was seeing, but I think it was a crucial save in the second half. It's hard for us to see and pick out who it was because there was so much emotion and moments in the game. Just thinking back to it. But I remember I think it was the second half of extra time or whatever it was, where he pulled off a great save where it just looked like he flicked it over the top from where I was sat. So I'll watch it back and I'll know what I'm talking about then. But you guys, I'm sure you know if you was watching it at home what that moment was. But crucial little moments like that are big in games like this, because it gives us a chance to go on and do what we did at the other end. So yeah, Anana, for me, I gave him an 8 out of 10 today. I thought he was very, very good again. He's 4th or 5th, I think, good game in a row now. So coming of age. The comments like you guys are saying there, like Diesel Chapo, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, another 8 out of 10. I thought his forward running was great. He didn't always know what he was doing with it when he went forward, but he was there and willing to get in the box. And at left back as well. I had it down as Dalot playing at left back and Wan-Bissaka on the other side, but he put Wan-Bissaka on Salah. Salah was lucky to get his scrappy little goal because he was crap and definitely not fit for Liverpool. I'll say that much, because Aaron Wan-Bissaka had him easily. Good going forward. I thought outstanding for Wan-Bissaka. It's an 8 out of 10. Varane, I thought good, not fantastic. 7 out of 10 for him. Lindelof, I thought, was very, very good as well. 7 out of 10 for him. Moved around quite a lot. So, yeah, it's another a good score for him. 2 players that we know that United are looking to flog and get rid of in the summer in Wan-Bissaka and Lindelof. So, they've done themselves no harm whatsoever in their performances today. Very good. Dalot, I think he's on... I think Dalot's got to be like an 8.5. 8.5/9 out of 10, Dalot. Absolutely brilliant. I haven't got a bad word to say. Like, some of his control, he was driving, he was going forward, he was fully non-stop. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I'll go 8.5 for Dalot. Midfield, Bruno, industrious, never stopped running. 7. Some moments, some good shots, good efforts. Just an average performance for him compared to everyone else. Kobbie Mainoo was a 9 out of 10 for me. I thought he was outstanding. He didn't even get into a full 90 minutes or extra time like some of them did. But 9 out of 10 for the time he was on the pitch. Best midfielder we had. Scott McTominay gets a 7 because he was man of the match. He scored a goal. The rest of his game I was pretty disappointed with. Some good moments, some bad moments. Not disappointed, that's the wrong word. Not disappointed in him, but just showed that he isn't of the quality for us moving forward. I didn't think, but still a 7 out of 10. Who else have we got there now? Going into the front line. Rasmus struggled. I gave him a 6 out of 10 because just coming back from injury, he is going to be a star for Manchester United. Watch Marcus's vlog back. Marcus is from Denmark, and he's watched Rasmus come through the ranks all the way through the Danish league into Italy and now to United, his boyhood club. His boyhood club in United and who he's been supporting. So he's seen him come through all of the ranks in Denmark and all the way through to United. Good insights. And I do agree with what Marcus said in that vlog, that he will be an absolute star for United. We have uncovered one there. And there were moments that we can remember back from that purple patch that he had before his injury. Like that moment in the second half where I think he went right down the right wing and just took the ball with him, held it up and brought all the other forwards back into play. That's what we've missed recently. Taking command of the space and certain players, moving two players out of the way to give space to another forward or a midfielder running on. That's what Rasmus does, and that's what Rasmus brings. 6 out of 10, not his best game, but more to come from him. Not even worried. Rashford, 7 out of 10 for me. Best mark he's had since his episode. It's probably his best performance since he's outing in Belfast for me. I do believe that he should have had a few more goals. He missed some chances, but he kept his head up and he kept going, and he got his goal, and it was a very important goal for United. It really was. And then Garnacho, I'm giving an 8 out of 10 again. So I think in order, Garnacho just non-stop running, man. The guy was dead at the end. He deserved so much more out of that game. And you know what? I was just glad that they won, because they put the effort in. And when you put that much effort in and you don't get the win in a tight game like that, it's hard, isn't it? It's hard to come back from. So, yeah, I was chuffed to bits for Garnacho to get that. He's a passionate fella and he deserved that win. And we got it for him, thankfully. Brian Duffy has donated 10 memberships. I'm just going to read them all out now. Brian, you absolute legend. Thank you so much for that. NXT, Queen B, Ivan Law, Rory C, Matt, Lawrence Whelan, Kestra, Mofis, Akmahaja, so I think I said that right. The Numbers Mason, welcome to the Members Club, and Vassan as well. Gifted by Brian. Make sure you thank Brian in the chat, guys. That is an epic donation. Brian is feeling good today. I really appreciate that, mate. I do. Thank you so much. And welcome to the Members Club, everybody. You're all now absolute legends of FUTV. Welcome to the club. My voice is literally clinging on, guys. Like, oh, God. Man United actually do put you through the mire. They really do. But it's all worth it, innit? It's all worth it. My talking is nearly done. But in terms of the guy, man of the match, even Diallo coming on. Wow. Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. And we're looking at the other substitutions. Harry Maguire, faultless. Loved him today. Outstanding. His first job, ball came straight across and he just absolutely creamed it out there. Header, brilliant. Took out the forward as well at the same time. He had a chance to score. He pulled a great save from Kelleher. He was just excellent. He came on, he did his job. That's what he did. Welcome to the Members Club, Marcus, as well. Really appreciate that, mate. Thank you again for your content today and for joining the legendary Members Club that is FUTV. Thank you so much, mates. Michael Vine says, Adam, you got to go to Old Trafford tomorrow to see how many pigeons the Scousers have left. The pigeons knew what they were doing. They were hiding behind the police, mate, so they couldn't get them. Tony says, Adam, will Kaz do the show tomorrow if you have no voice? You'd have to ask her that. She's in the chat with you guys right now. Adam, do you want a glass of wine? Yeah, we can put a bit of rum in that as well, I think. I had a few drinks before the game as well, up at 11 Central. As you guys, that's where we do a lot of our filming, and that's where we are on pre-match every single time. So, yeah, enjoyed that. It was a very good day. And by the way, Kaz won 4-1 today. She wasn't at the game, but she did her bit, got home, and it was like there's one of the moments. So Kaz won 4-1. She got 3 assists as well. So make sure you congratulate Kaz in the chat, everybody. And then she got home. We were winning. She stepped foot in her house. Liverpool scored 2. I was like, I'm not going to say anything because you think he'll be having a go. But they literally scored 2 as soon as she sat down. I was like, wow, That didn't turn out too good. Alien with a super chat. Thank you, Alien. Miss you today, buddy. Ferry across the Mersey causes the tears all along the way. All along the way home. Rest in peace, bin dippers. Aliens just extracting the urine again. For some reason, I cannot tag people, but guess, thank you. I have been lurking around the community, but might as well join in on the conversation now. You are more than welcome, Marcus. Everyone in here will welcome you in with open arms, or arms even. Yes. Thank you, everyone, for congratulating Kaz as well. They are moving up. They are challenging for the title, Kaz's team now. Promotion is on the cards, guys. Well and truly. But I'm going to rest my voice, guys. I've gone through everything. We'll do a bit more detail tomorrow. I do need to salvage something left inside me. There's more content coming out, guys. Go and watch my vlog. Go and watch Andy's vlog. Go and feel the pure emotion that was outside Old Trafford. We bring it to you here on this channel right from the ground, guys. Wherever we are, we don't care. Get on it. Go and watch it. There's some epic scenes in there as well, on the shorts as well, guys. So, yeah, plenty of content for you guys there. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thanks for joining me on this evening. I know you all want to get rested up now. I know I do anyway. I'm knackered. That has just completely finished me. But really appreciate you all today being part of the shows and watching the vlogs and everything. All the messages and contributions. Thank you so much. Loads of new members. Thanks for the super chat. Loads of likes. And you know I love that. And loads of great comments. Everyone's happy. Reds go marching on. Come on, United. This is it. This is the turning point of our season. Let's go. Come on, United. Get in. I'll see